Okay, here we are. Here's the SketchUp rendering of the next closet build. This is closet build number 2. And here you can see these shelving units are a little bit, somewhat an upgrade from the wire shelving, but still not functional at all when it comes to closet storage. So I'm starting to take up the, oh goodness, brain freeze. What is this I'm taking up? Molded baseboard. Okay. So yeah, getting the carpet out, just clearing out the whole room to get to a blank canvas. And here I'm pulling out the shelving. I found this thing on Amazon, of course, that attaches to your drill and lets you get into corners. And it came in really handy. So here, again, I'm just removing everything. And here's the blank canvas. So this is the room, and now I'm going through sanding and getting ready to start painting. Here I've chosen to paint the room just a blank canvas of gray. No abstract design this time. Okay, turns out I'm getting really good with painting. My hand is pretty steady, so I save a lot of time not having to tape. Now I've started assembling the base that the closet will sit on. And these are just 2x4s. And again, I'm gonna install the base directly onto this concrete slab, not on top of flooring. So here I am, just brad nailing everything together. Okay, so next I'll be bringing in the platform. This is 3/4 inch plywood. And now I've started to put the floor, now that the base is installed, I'm adding flooring on the outer part of the floor. And this flooring turned out to be really easy to install, and I bet you all love my knee pads. So the flooring looks beautiful, it's done, and now I can start on building these IKEA dressers. And I cannot remember the name of the dressers. But anyway, as usual, the IKEA stuff is easy to assemble. I'm getting this all together. And let's see. Okay, here I am cutting the vertical panels. So for all the vertical pieces, I use 3/4 inch sanded plywood. A couple horizontal areas as well. And there were a couple spots in the closet that backed up to like plumbing, something like that, where I didn't want to take a chance of drilling into the wall or, so using these pocket holes came in really handy. And here I am kind of like dry fitting the dresser, making sure it'll fit in the space I have intended for it. I've started building the shoe cubbies and everything's going well. I decided to sand and prime and paint pieces before installing them in the closet. So here I've decided to change out the hardware to something a little bit more pretty, and things are progressing. I'm jumping on top of dressers and drilling in pocket screws, and this is the wall that is right behind plumbing area. So anyway, the shoe cubbies are coming together. And here's how it looks. The shoe area all installed all the way up to this 9-foot ceiling. All right, so now I have my apprentice who is assisting, and everything is going well. I decided this time to install floating shelves, and I used 2x3s with 1/4 inch sanded plywood as the top, bottom, and fronts. Just wanted something a little bit more substantial than using a single 3/4 inch plywood sheet. So here I am, brad nailing on the top, bottom, and fronts of the floating shelves. Tedious. Okay, so now I'm getting to where I'm installing the crown molding, and this almost took me out. I came really close to contracting out this effort because figuring out the whole upside down and ceiling wall and 45-degree situation with crown molding just, it was a lot, but I finally got the hang of it. And like they say, none of the corners were 90 degrees. So, but anyway, it looks good, and I'm glad I didn't contract it out. I could save that money. So anyway, here is the final product. Here is the closet, the IKEA dressers, shelving, the clothes bars I put in. Here's a floating shelf area of interest, just something different to add some visual interest in the room. And duplicate it on the other side. And the shoe cubbies. And I'm very happy with how everything turned out. Another closet.